This story is called The Good Samaritan, and it is in Luke chapter 10, starting in verse 25. It says, "On one occasion, an expert in the law stood up to Jesus. 'Teacher,' he said, 'what must I do to inherit eternal life?' 'What is written in the law?' he replied. 'How do you read it?' He answered, 'Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your strength, and all your mind, and love your neighbor as yourself.' 'You have answered correctly,' Jesus said. 'Do this and you will live.' The man wanted to justify himself, so he said, 'Jesus, who counts as my neighbor?' In reply, Jesus said, 'A man was going down from Jerusalem to Jericho when he was attacked by some robbers. They took all his clothes, beat him, and went away, leaving him half dead on the side of the road. A priest happened to be going down the same road, and when he saw the man, he passed by on the other side.'" So the priest is walking down, he crosses the road and passes on the other side. "So too, a Levite," so a Jewish person, we're assuming that the original person in this was also Jewish. "So too, a Levite, when he came to the place and saw him, passed by on the other side. But a Samaritan," someone from Samaria, not Jewish, "but a Samaritan, as he traveled, came where the man was, and when he saw him, he took pity on him. He went to him and bandaged up his wounds and poured oil and wine on them. And then he put the man on his own donkey and brought him to an inn and took care of him. The next day he took out 2 denarii and gave them to the innkeeper. 'Look after him,' he said, 'and when I return, I will reimburse you for any extra expenses that I have.'" Jesus said, "Which of these 3 do you think was a neighbor to the man who fell into the hands of robbers?" The expert in the law replied, "The one who had mercy on him." Jesus said, "Go and do likewise."